besmirched. My honor has been tarnished by Crazy Love is Love simply because I choose to defend the Rosa Parks of our time. Obviously, I'm kidding. Hey, guys, welcome to my live No Harm, No Foul with Crazy Love is Love. I just wanted to talk. Saw her stream, decided to listen to a lot of it. But maybe we'll wait for somebody in the chat to get here and say hello before we go. But long story short, no personal animus. You know, we can't all defend Rosa Parks. It's a tough job. It's a very tough job. But really, no personal... Hey, Bella, how are you? No personal animus towards Korn or towards Crazy Love is Love. And hey, feel free to subscribe. Hey, Verity, how are you? Wanted to wait for some people to come in the chat so we could say hello and get the conversation going. We got the dog here. He's being kind of lazy again. I think he does need to lose some weight because he's being a little lazy. Although he walked a lot. We walked a little bit today. We probably walked an hour. Maybe if like you walk, if you walk your dog as much as they walk, you realize you don't want to walk that much. Maybe 2 or 3 hours. But he's being kind of lazy. Hey, Snotface, nice to have you. Kathy Smith, what's up? Richie Cunningham, that's me. I'll accept that one. But now we got a nice audience. We got about 40 people, so we'll start talking soon. Hey, don't you want to go for a walk, man? Do you want to do that? We can always drive to the Airbnb. You can check that out if you want. Although I haven't gotten lunch yet, so I also want to get some lunch. But we're in South Carolina. I ain't doing shit, as Crazy Love is Love pointed out. But hey, she cannot do shit. Hey, Deport Danny, nice to have you back, man. I miss the trolls. I was like, where are all the ZDT trolls in my life? And you appear just as I was thinking about you. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's doing good. I'm curious if you guys think he looks chonkier or less chonkier. Hard to say. But he says hello. He's very offended by everything that Crazy Love is Love has said. He said, how dare you? Kidding, he didn't really care. He didn't really care. He's just enjoying all the pets today. That's about it. Enchanted Change Jewelry, hello. Oh, you always want... He's such a weird... There's never a moment where he doesn't want me to pet him. He looks happy. That's true. Happy he is. And that's all that matters. I'm glad you think he looks perfect. Thank you. He's happy. Yeah, I want him to live a long life, though, and have... I want him to live a long life and make sure he has good energy, though. So I am trying to focus on trying to get him to lose a little bit of weight. Control his portions a little bit. But he's hard to resist. Maybe I'll just do this the whole stream. I'll just pet him. Why not? And then I won't say anything. It'll be as entertaining as Jenna Miscavige's stream. Y'all great together. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. So I guess why not go for a walk around. My friends in a band, BG Songbook. Nice. That's a good choice. Hard Life. You found him. Yes, very Hard Life. Hey, how was it? Was good. Well, it was weird, Jason. Were you the one that recommended it? It was very good. I realized I'm in the wrong end of North Carolina for pulled pork. That, you know, North Carolina is weird. They like to pretend there's like this whole Eastern and Western Carolina. There's like an Eastern Carolina University and a Western Carolina University. And to me, there's only North and South, goddammit. But, yeah, I guess they didn't even have it on the menu. I don't think. So I got the fried pork chop, which is very good. So I'm not complaining. But I guess it's more, this food would be more deep Southern than barbecue's a little more rice. You want to come out and go for a walk? No? All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Just going to walk around. Let me mark in the map where I am, guys, real quick, and then we'll get into the turkey of everything. Clean that car. Hey, give me a damn super chat. I'll clean my car. Takes 2, idiot. I'm kidding. All right, guys. So let's talk. I did watch the, I think it was about 40 minutes. I watched the entire Crazy Love is Love video. I wonder where that name comes from. I remember, I keep thinking of that movie with Ryan Gosling and Michael Scott, and Steve Carell and Emma Stone. Wasn't that Crazy Love is Love? Crazy, stupid, dumb love. Crazy, stupid love. Crazy, stupid love. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, so I watched her entire video, and I thought it was ultimately pretty fair. There's nothing I disagreed with or took offense to. Of course, she was the one that started the research. I don't think I'll have a lot to say on it, quite frankly. But I think she's done effective research. I think Corin has been an effective protester. As I mentioned, I don't expect her to watch my entire stream. But as I expected, I don't know where I was going with this, man. I'm sorry. I didn't expect her to watch the entire stream, but as I expected, so she's pretty upset about a lot of things I said or whatever. And there's a lot of subsequent things I said in the stream, which she did actually take into account. There were a lot of subsequent things I said in the stream, which I did appreciate Corin's ability to protest. I didn't know she was the person in the Kenny costume, so that was certainly badass, and that was an important focal point of the protest, quite frankly. You need to have that visual to kind of get people interested, get people coming on over, and that giant Kenny costume was a visual that got, some passerby seriously to come over to Chicago. One claim that she made, which I do rebuff, and again, I don't expect her to know this, and Lord knows I've done sloppy research in this topic. Sorry guys, I'm dying. But my channel did not blow up with the Chicago protest. It was certainly helpful. My channel usually will have nice shots in the arm once every 1 or 2 months. So once every 1 or 2 months, there'll be an event that I go to, or that I cover, or a topic I'll talk about. And each month, from that video alone, sometimes, my videos will jump by 500, sometimes to 1,000 subscribers. So in Chicago, I think I was at 4,000, and it did jump to about 5,000. It remained steady at 5,000 for quite a bit of time. And then I did the Elvis court thing, and that jumped again 2 months later by 500. And then with the court coverage, that got my subscribers from about 6,000 to about 10,000 I have now, with an additional, doing his bike like a bike, with an additional 1,000 with the election coverage. So to say that, I wouldn't expect her to know the details of that, but to say that, my channel was started with the Chicago protests is inaccurate. It got a nice shot in the arm, but I already had 4,000 subscribers before, and I was, I didn't do a lot of work, but I did a little bit covering the New Hampshire primary and covering the South Carolina primary, which my channel also grew. And that was in January, and the Chicago stuff was in March. Anyway, we'll talk about, but, I don't expect her to know all these details. And she's right, I was a dick, I parachuted in, now I own it, now it's mine, because I'm that good. I'm kidding. No, I completely understand what she's saying. I don't know anything about this. And ultimately, I go live not to really, I oftentimes lose subscribers if I go live. So Crazyloveislovd is a good talent. She goes live, people enjoy listening to her. She's coherent and kind of has a formatted order, right? My lives, I don't expect to gain subscribers. The main point of my YouTube, in my opinion, are not my lives, except if I interview people at election rallies or I do protest coverage. But if it's just shitting around walking, I'm not really trying to build my audience. It's just some people in my audience have asked me to go live more and kind of enjoy my personality. So the serious stuff goes in the pre-records, unless I'm interviewing people, whatever. But usually there's some pretty architecture here. The serious stuff goes in the pre-records. So I've never attacked anybody really in there. But I understand some people might say the distinction is meaningless. Dodge, don't listen. Hey, Zio Bill, don't listen to the haters. Your car is fine. I like that you could be a less man. I'm a lesser man. A mess is probably what you meant. Oh, I might get some, maybe I'll get a jacket. It's open. Messy man. Right. I appreciate that. Hit that like, ZDT, you lurker. ZDT hanging out? See streaming? Then we got to shift gears. Crazy Love is shit herself. Nah, like she has room to talk. Yeah, and there's no reason. I appreciate some people like coming to bat for me in the chat. There are certainly, I had my supporters, but remember, I am so reticent and nervous to project any semblance of what could be considered or interpreted as a cult. And I never want minions really defending me. I appreciate it. Like I it's nice to see. I'm not going to say don't ever do it, but it's not necessary to me. And sometimes I'm wrong, and sometimes I'm a dick, and sometimes a fact is a fact is a fact, and it doesn't need somebody on my part to go into somebody's stream. Somebody's a little me. It's kind of funny. He said Dodge is better than you. Nobody's better than anybody. Well, no, people are, but I'm not better than Crazyloveislovd. She's a good communicator. She streams fluidly. She's interesting to listen to. There's some people who are not. So I would say both of us are better than many people. But I don't think I'm better than her in terms of who's interesting to listen to and who is able to gather their points effectively. I think she's pretty good at that. There's a lot. Got a lot. I think I'll get some clothes here. Maybe you'll go shopping with me. Exactly, right? It's not face. I followed you before the protest in Chicago. One positive thing Karen did. Thank you. Yes, so a lot of people have been fans of me for different reasons, right? So it all kind of blends together. Free the animals, yeah. We love Jazzy. I don't know who Jazzy Stew is, but I guess I love Jazzy Stew too. Praise Dodge and his old school swagger and criticize all who counter intention to Dodge. Well, thank you. Don't criticize people who criticize me. It's okay. And that's the thing that's interesting about this whole, not that it's much of a story or anything, but hey, we have 150 people watching, so it is generating some attention. And the thing is that me and Crazyloveislovd, Crazy Stupid Love, we can both handle this like adults, right? Like none of us are crazy. None of us are one-sided, and she even made sure to go out of her way to say that she enjoyed my court reports, and that's all. She's kind of strengthening the entire point of my YouTube. You know, the reason I would hope, well, I hope you come to me for a myriad of reasons, but the main reason I hope you come to me is because I'm well prepared and able to effectively regurgitate what occurred in court in the previous day. So she gave me credit for that and said she enjoyed watching that. She gave me credit for also remarking that there's a lot I appreciate about Corn. So it wasn't, it's like just to start shit with DOA, because like, why not? Let's start shit with DOA. That shit's fun. We always kind of go back and forth. Like DOA and Nora, like saying to Nora, like, fuck you, bitch. I was like, whoa, bro, that's a lot. She was like, fuck you, bitch. I'd never go there, right? So there's a way to do it and a way to not get that personal. And also a way to blow up and make things, to only be one-sided and have something reflexively fit the narrative that you're trying, confirmation bias. You're already there. You're already at a position. And you take things that are disconnected and throw it at the position, right? So I appreciate that she doesn't do it. And there's like a way to, and again, I reiterate this. I didn't reiterate it that much or remark upon it that much, but would love to have Corn on, would love to have Crazyloveislovd. And I think ultimately, when it's time to get serious, I'd like to do a pre-record, do some research myself, but really, quite frankly, piggyback on the research that Crazyloveislovd has been doing as kind of opens up. So I'd like to do a pre-record, and then it would be fun to have a more serious sit-down where I just sit down stream. And it would be fun to talk with Corn and Crazyloveislovd about their findings. And the last thing is sometimes we defend our friends too much when it's they can handle it. And I respect I respect Corn for commenting and being like, oh, it's kind of funny. Like she could take a joke, which is like ultimately that really is what gets my respect. So I'll look at the comments. Old Dodgies, ain't that the game? I'm just like Nance Drew. Is a talk of the town yet again. Good for you, sweetie. I appreciate it. You're a good person, Dodge. Thank you, Dave Harris. Subjectivity. Aw, Crazyloveislovd is here. Cool. Hey, nice to have you, girl. Dodge, you're awesome. I didn't think you'd ever did have bad blood. She says, I have no bad blood. You're always welcome to come on my streams. Awesome. Thank you. Let's set something up. Shoot me an email, dodge.landisman at gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram, Dodge Landisman. But yeah, let's do something. Dodge, to be honest, I don't care what is going on with this whole, I don't even know what is going on with the whole situation. It's funny, isn't it? It's like, that's why it's funny, because it's just kind of silly. It's this bizarre side story. It has little to do with Scientology unto itself, and that's the genius of Nance. That's kind of the don't hate the play, I hate the game. Nance didn't do shit. Like, no offense, but like, Nance just sat there. The one time she got up, the whole world watched. You know, so yeah, so all of this is just a side circus. But Lord, is she good at creating it? And it does make you wonder, is this part of the game? I love that you take the piss. Too many streamers themselves take, I'll never take myself seriously. Most criticism is mild and warranted. I don't think she said anything particularly vicious, nor is she bellicose or anything. Is the drunk with dementia? I don't think so. Are you seeing Crazylove's comments in your chat? Now I am. Dodge, you're always welcome to contact me. Awesome. Is your email on your page, Crazylove? If so, then great. I will hit you up. And then you have my email, or I'll say it again, just my name, first and last name at Gmail, dodge.landisman at Gmail. I'm so glad to see you all together talking out. Yeah, well, hopefully we can lead by example, man. You know, how many of these divisions could be set aside if we just looked at the other person's perspective and take that into account, air your grievances, and say you're willing to communicate? It's not that hard. There's a lot of arrogance in this community, as in any community, as in any industry. But there's some people who are more level-headed. So hopefully it's a way to lead by example. I think beats are fun, and it's interesting for engagement to be quite objective and honest. But at the same time, you have to make sure you're genuinely respecting that person and honoring that person and the concerns that they have. Because none of us are infallible. I mean, except for Nance, true. Crazylove really is crazy. So am I. Since some of Scott's cult is here, you're okay with Scott yelling at... When did Scott yell at Jenna? That's not nice. Jenna could barely speak. Oh, that's another difference that was interesting. Crazyloveislovd wants to do the comedy hour. She is welcome to use any footage that she wants of mine, and I've watched her with great interest. As I've said, her and Corin are good, fluid, well thought out, educated speakers. So they're interested. They hold my attention effectively. So I've watched all of her streams. It's a lot to watch. I might do my version, which is a little tighter, which is something I could be useful for, but. Yeah, with Jenna, I don't know, man. I never heard that about yelling. Because you can barely, Jenna's stream. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. So they do the comedy hour. They're like, they don't want to they're better people than I. Like, you should never make fun of somebody who's a victim. But Jenna Miscavige, I feel like it's easy to make fun of her. But I won't. Just that. What up? Hey, DOA's megaphones. EDT won't show. Yeah, is his court supposed to be today? I'm missing something, obviously. Not being right out in LA, but I'll get there. There's a common denominator to all the division. Yeah, narcissism. What is your opinion of Scott calling Jenna his fucking stupid ass? When did that... he didn't go to Jenna, I assume, and yell at her. I assume he was screaming into the void about Jenna. So that's the thing. It's like these are not just semantics. They make a difference. This is cool. This is General Sumter. And he did some shit in the Revolutionary War. He died in 1832. Aren't I smart? At the age of 98, that's hella old for 1832. He was the last surviving... Interesting, he's the last surviving general officer of the American Revolution. So this place is named Sumter, South Carolina, after this Sumter. Sumter served as a member of the House of Representatives and in the Senate. He held office in 1782 as a South Carolina senator, was a member of the Continental Congress. Cool. Those are the people who originally thought of a constitution. In 1780, Governor John Rutledge appointed Sumter commander-in-chief of the South Carolina militia. Well, that's good. He was in Civil War. Because of his tenacious fighting qualities during the Revolution, Sumter became renowned as the Gamecocks. But in that Gamecock, Brigadier General Sumter led a partisan guerrilla band in the American Revolution in battles such as Hanging Rock, Fishing Creek, Fish Dam, Rocky Mount, and Blackstop. Cool. There's Sumter. All right, let's catch up with the chat. I sent you an email. Awesome, thank you. It's called agree, disagree. Precisely, being adult human beings. It's that easy. Ain't that the truth? Fort Sumter is where their Civil War started. No. There's like a lot of battles and stuff there. Friday, giggity. Yeah, it's Friday. I forget. You almost lose. No, it isn't. It's Wednesday. What are you talking about? You're wrong. Jimmy Breslin, that's a great, another deep cut. Candidate for public advocate, Jimmy Breslin. When's the next ZDT? I think it's in the next couple days, if I'm not mistaken, about ZDT. Yeah, I ain't forgiven and forgetting. I definitely know the topic, but it's the Mamancy. What? You more smarter than me. I've never heard of Mamancy. You might have stumped me on a word. Wow, first time that's ever happened. Cool. Scott is a big boy and wears big boy pants as he pisses. Stop trolling efforts. Cool. And he shits in a bucket, and that's okay. Who among us is not taking a shit in a bucket? Speaking of which, you know what I'm waiting for? The logs. The Nance Drew logs. Like, what if I pay $99.99 for all access to Nance Drew, and it's just photos of toilets with Nance Drew's logs in them? Like, here are the logs. And I'll be like, and then I'll like do some clickbait. I'll be like, guys, we got some steamy Nance Drew logs. Guys, you better click. We got some steamy headline, steamy logs from Nance Drew. That would be cool. How do you feel about firewood? Yeah, what's the whole controversy with the firewood? That's a whole thing I missed. Somebody's putting one in the chat. Is CDT here? Crazyloveislovd blocked me from her chat when she had corn on. Oh, all I did was ask her to speed things up. You're allowed to request that. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't shit in the bucket. Well, 1. Mamo. Who's Mamo? Ammo? Are you staying on the East Coast until the... No, I'm going to skip the inauguration. The election's interesting. Once the guy's inaugurated, I'm an election guy, so you'll see me do more election coverage, but it'll probably be first for New York City mayor, and then also the election in Canada, which has gotten interesting with Trudeau resigning. It'll be interesting to see who the nominee's going to be. My guess is it's probably Christy Freeland, who's been in the news, kind of saying, fuck. I mean, she's the reason Trudeau resigns, right? So I think that's an interesting thing. CDT lurking, is he? I hope he restreams me, man. I need the audience. Man, ZDT, I think I need you. Shit. God, I think my YouTube is nothing without ZDT. Bummer. We know you're watching ZDT. Hit that like. Please do. Hey, guys, I've been meaning to watch it because I've watched Crazyloveislovd. I've been meaning to watch Selfless Self's rundown of how court went. If anybody knows, please let me know in the chat. As in breast dodge. Oh, like mammography. I know you know boobs, bud. Yeah. Oh, okay. Did she get a... Oh, what's the joke, though? Because she hit somebody with her boob? Oh, that's funny. I wish Dodge was there for Selfless Case. I still don't know what happened. Really? Huh. I wish I was there, too. I'll be there for Pearl Snappy. I should have rushed over. Hey. Selfless went through the case and showed lawyer receipts. Holy misinfo. Okay, is he done with it, or does he have any future dates? Because if he has like a date a week before Pearl Snappy, then I'll just rush over and cover it. Unblock me at chicken shit ZDT. Please do, ZDT. Scientology kind of won. Bummer, was there already a verdict? Selfless did not make a dollar call that I'm aware of, okay? Hey, nice to have you, Michael, by the way. Miss you. Has anyone warned you about the singing? I think I'm okay. I don't think anybody's attacking me. I'm not VIP like Nance. People are following Nance Drew. People still follow Nance Drew. This is what you get back to her. God damn it. Everybody's been following Nance True. I'm kidding. He took a plea deal. Okay, well. There is no RO. He's done. He has to stay away from the employer, but already has plans to move. Shit. He's moving away from Austin? Well, I'm sorry. It's a bummer he took a plea, but I'm sure he had his reasons. And sometimes the easiest thing to do is take a plea. And you know what? I respect Selfless for... I think he raised money. Was it just Pearl Snappy? It was both of them, I think. I think it was a joint thing. They raised a lot less money than Nance Drew had to raise. And there's, he's not using this. Like, it would be funny if Self was like, guys, you wouldn't believe what happened. My lawyer got sick. Guys. I need another 6. Guys. Lawyer sick. Need 6K. I respect him. He didn't do any of that. And he used the money to hire a lawyer, and the lawyer probably said, take this plea or you're fucked. So, bummer though. It would have been cool if there was a beautiful victory, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Selfless settled. He seems accepted to restraining order. So it's just an RO, right? Okay, right. Huh. Was he on trial for just an RO, or is it for like an assault thing? Probably just an RO, right? Sounds like Selfless to complete you, but no charge. DOA films minors using a porta potty. I've heard that. I don't think it's true. Selfless took the same deal Danny was offered by his first attorney. Says flub perfect. And then DOA tried to explain it away since they are on the same side. Well, some people have their own reasons for taking a similar deal. I wouldn't hold that against anybody. Selfless and Pearl are both moving to Oregon in a few months. So why do they need chatters to fund their legal defense when they are moving? Well, I don't think they are continuing to raise money. I think they raised what they wanted to, or they're not really pushing it. And Pearl still has her stuff coming up. So that's, even if you're going to move, if you can get that victory against Scientology, it creates further precedent. So if you really care about the movement, which I believe Pearl and Selfless do, then if there's any chance of any victory, sometimes there's no chance, hence you settled, but if there's any chance of any victory, then it's cited as further evidence as to why the ROs or assault charges shouldn't be granted, because that creates precedent. And creating precedence is always a good thing. It's not an RO, it's a deal between the parties. Oh, hey, Selfless, my case was dismissed without... Oh, your case was dismissed? Okay, this is fucking information that... So then he won. Case got dismissed, it got dismissed. Shit, this is what I need to research. No restraining order. It was agreement that he's moving to Oregon. Selfless, congrats. Yeah. God damn. I need to watch your video, Selfless. But you do know about the same thing. It's not the same thing that Nance did at all. That's not correct. She's asked 4 times. He had one funding goal and never rearranged it or changed it or anything. Mutual stay away. Not the same as Danny at all. Doesn't sound like it. You fucking guys, man. I can't trust you for shit. DOA's got some of y'all interbulated. Nice word. I love it. Selfless has a depressive disorder, and this suit hanging over his head has been very damaging to his health. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. It's the same offer Danny was first offered. Self says somebody. It's not true. Selfless, it's the same 100. So what if the move the victim of your case of Portland? Is the other person moving or Selfless moving? It wasn't a plea. It was settled out of court. Well, then there wasn't a formal charge then. This is what happens when you don't mod your streams. Are you in South Carolina? Yes. Dodge, I'd be willing to Yeah, I'd love to, Selfless, if I could interview you, man. That would be cool. Yeah, I would love to interview you, Selfless, because I think people be trolling. Trollers be trolling under the bridge. And we should clear some shit up. So yeah, Selfless. You know my email, right? Dodge.landisman@gmail.com. That would be nice. Scientology, Ottawa, how are you? In my case, no opportunities to selfless self for a public defender, and it was serious enough that I needed a lawyer. I agree with that. This was the best possible price for what I needed to be able to get this result. That sounds good. It sounds like it was ultimately a good result. And part of it is also making sure that the streamers have a decent outcome and nothing permanent. So, you know, we invest in that as well. Dodge, what's new? Too much. You've been away for too long. Lord knows I have. Lord knows. This is what happens when I get back. I get assaulted, verbally assaulted by Crazyloveislovd. That's what she drove me. I'm kidding. All respect. Miguel says, so many went against Scientology is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, as for starting up and starting, you know, some people say don't do court anymore. I'm heading to court. There's only certain times when court is in session, certain times when it's not in session, so. Freeland is a witch, and Trudeau can, why is Freeland a witch? Okay. Trudeau can't be, she has some balls though, doesn't she? Gotta respect her a little bit. I know you're probably more conservative. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's why, like, is it worth covering the election in Canada? Because I think the Conservatives will just dominate over Liberals and the NDP. I assume it's Singh again, who's a decent candidate, but I assume it's Singh again for the NDP. I don't think there will be a Liberal. The Liberals keep losing power. It's like in Alberta, which is controlled by the Conservatives. All the cities, like anything that's not, you know, the mayor and whatever, and some parliamentary the seats are all NDP. They're not Liberal. And same thing with British Columbia. So, like, what do the Liberals have? They have some pockets in Saskatchewan, maybe in Saskatoon, and in Regina, and then they have a lot. They keep losing Ontario. They lost. Doug Ford kicked their ass. I can't remember her name. Kathleen Wynne kicked her ass. Like, it wasn't close. So, like, there's no future. Half of you are so uninterested in this. Most of you. There's no future of the Liberal Party. It's gonna be a two-party system. It's gonna be NDP versus Conservatives, I think. Alberta here, Liberals are gone, right? Right. You know, Danielle Smith versus Rachel Notley. Notley was NDP. She wasn't Liberal. And the NDP had the premiership for a long time. Singh, decent, but born into extreme wealth. I didn't know that, which turns off many besides the racists. Yeah, there's always that problem in Quebec. Question is, Selfless showed his receipts, yet DOA and Lara have not for Josiah's attorney. Yeah, but I've seen Josiah's attorney, so I don't... How would they have... It's Josiah who has a receipt. It wouldn't be them who have a receipt. So then how would that be on... How would that be on them? Hey, Kate Taylor. I don't think it would be. Slummed her. It's a little slummy. NDP for the win. It's the future is NDP, man. It's not Liberals anymore. Because they don't... I don't even know how they got in power last time. They've had enough seats. But, you know, not anymore. Ontario is no longer the safe Liberal land that it used to be. I mean, you know, even suburban... Well, rural Ontario will always have Conservatives. But even suburban, just out, you know, Scarborough and maybe not Mississauga yet, but it will be. But all of that, Scarborough and Hamilton and all those are decent, are almost big cities now. And they keep losing. I think they lost their member of parliament. So it's not even in the GTA, Grand Theft Auto as they call it, Greater Toronto area, that they have any influence. Anyway. You don't have to hang around for my stream. Doug Ford sucks, but he keeps winning. Appreciate your intelligent, articulate account of the details. Frankly, I just love how you think. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being a fan, DOA's Megaphone. I read Diefenbacher. I've been to his home in one of the Saints. St. John, not St. Edmund, I can't remember. But I've been to his home. Jack Layton was alive, it'd be wild. Well, you know, Olivia Chow avenged him, didn't she? Shit. That's a new era. It's interesting that the Liberals at least got the mayoralship. Kind of. No, they didn't. NDP got the mayoralship. Olivia Chow's NDP, right? Anna Bailau, however you say her name, was kind of the... She tried to be the Bloomberg type liberal, which didn't work. And Mark Saunders did okay. He was the police chief who was the conservative candidate. But the conservative vote got split too. Now, Chow's pretty radical, yeah. But Lord knows she got her comeuppance because in the mayoral race with her and Rob Ford, they got mad because Rob Ford did these cartoons, secretly paid for these cartoons of her in a communist outfit with like Jack Layton looking like Mao. And that apparently like actually negatively affected her and that she lost a mayoral race and then didn't run for a while. And then Tory resigns, which is the dumbest resignation I think I've ever seen. Like, whatever, dude. She's an adult. You didn't harass anybody. It was no Aaron Smith Levin. Liberal and Conservative both battled back from oblivion. Yeah, I think yeah, that's true. The Conservatives almost were oblivion at one time or another, but not anytime soon. Saw your dad kick you out. Anyway, Chazalia's funds were in control of Lara. Says, well, she gave out the funds, but then he'd make the purchase ultimately, wouldn't he, if it's for him? Just like Selfless Daddy and others. I don't know. There's so much accusations going on. It's hard to keep up with all of them. It's one after another. DOA only separated the BS. Fair. Trolls infesting this chat big time. Yeah, this is a safe haven for trolls. This is a hate space. Not a safe space. This is a hate space. Hate only allowed in here. Goes to Tommy Douglas. Yes, that's a real deep cut. I'm impressed with your knowledge of Canadian politics. Thank you. I think it's important. I think Americans are very provincial, no pun intended, and ignorant. And to understand the future of U.S. politics, you must understand Canadian politics. And I've been to 6 provinces in Canada, so I know it very well. I covered the election a little bit when it was O'Toole running, not too long ago. Though kind of a while ago now at this point. You see the dog wants to go for a walk. If not, I'll go and get some lunch. Craziest cray cray. I don't think so. Miss your face, Dodge. You want to see it? Right here. It's about a nice mild 45 degrees. Yeah, let's email me though, and let's talk about let's counter the trolls. It could be your stream, it could be my stream. That's the thing. There's it's like the Reddit thing. It's like there's a reflexive amount of people who just want to hate the other, and that's what began a lot of this. Is I'm always reticent to criticize forcefully because people use outside evidence that doesn't actually have any relevant role in the argument, and I'm always nervous. And so to me, at first, and now upon more research, I've realized how this is incorrect, and I'll tell you why. But at first, I was using Corn being upset about missing the train and all the transit issues, and her blaming Nance and using that as a reason. And this is, as Crazyloveislovd has pointed out, was due to my lack of research, but that was the reason that Nance is lying, right? And like, how could Nance be expected to open her home? But I think it's character evidence. And the other line that makes a difference is that Nance has opened up her home, or said she wanted to open up her home, to sort of be used as a base. So when you try to make friends that way, and all the respect in the world to you, you're welcome to make friends that way. But if you do that, then you have to put your money where your mouth is, eh? Like, end of story. And so if there's that expectation that Nance was if people go to Chicago, Nance sort of houses them and provides for them, even if it was not direct, but even if it was implied that she wanted her space to be a gathering spot, whatever, then that's on Nance, that's not on Corn, right? So, going where I'm parked, gonna check in the dog. I think I'm parked. I can't remember where I'm parked, so that's okay. So that's just my 2 cents. Happy B-Day, Ottawa. Happy birthday. Sorry, I have zero respect for Corn. How come, Saul? So you're an interesting character too. Fight flub. They are. What confidence Chris Mod make a video like Cam being a, what? You're missing a lot of details about all of these issues. I am. That's why I'm not doing like an actual, like formal rundown of it until I do research. But heard Pearl Snappy, I get that. That's why I want to watch Selfless's entire stream, and then have him on and talk about it. This is just me talking out loud. That's it. But also like trying to like at least putting down some false rumors that I know are false about you guys that I could easily disprove. Yeah, I'm not, this was not a stream to give my rundown on Selfless Self. I'm just curious, but I even said I haven't watched the video yet. Jesus Christ. I understand where you're coming from, but yeah, that's the whole point. I'm going to do the research, watch the video, and it'll be a pre-record or a stream interview. And that's how people get information. Have any of the Chicago women protesters ever hooked up? Any lesbian rendezvous? Wow. That came out of left field. That's a real segue of conversation. Huh. I know some LA people have. Some are dating still, right? With Anthony Weiner LA or something. Weiner LA. Ween LA. Something like that. LA Weiner. Something in her. I don't know. She's with some dude. Yeah, that person. That happened at least in LA. Unless you're really paying attention. Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Henry. You're gonna miss a lot every day. Yeah, I don't know why anybody's mad at me for not knowing this information. It's like this wasn't a stream. Hear everything you need to know about this court case. This is a Canada street that occasionally stirs Scientology, right? It's a new world in the journalism sphere. A Dodge, A is right. Kate Taylor, he should go to Bangkok with Poe. Pearl, Selfless, thanks for laying out with receipts. It helps the group keep trusting you both. Yeah. And I was saying that too. If they have their receipts and they haven't pushed to ask for additional money, then I don't know why anybody has any semblance of an issue with them. That's what I'm saying. People, it's going to be one-sided. There's going to be a segment of people who will dislike what you're doing no matter what it is. Chat is extremely down bad. There's a lot thrown at me in the direction. I'll always be a fan of Pearl Snappy, so I'm not mad at her comment, and I hope she's fine with me coming to cover the trial. I assume she is. But it's also, it's interesting. I can't be prepared. I understand why people feel like I should be, but I can't be prepared about something all the time. Sometimes I, have the license to just talk out loud, and that's why I specifically asked for the chat. I am unaware of what happens, right? So, whatever. Trolls are wild today. There's a lot of people are wild. Bring back Rob Ford, right? It's Ween, right? Ween, LA. Kidding. Ween, LA. I know. I'm being silly. Ween, LA was with Eric Levi, right? Are they still together? Whatever happened, who would have been an excellent couple? And I think we need to set this up. Is Zachary Obama with Ween, LA? I think that was love that was forever meant to be. And the fact that Eric got in the way is one of the greatest tragedies of the Scientology protest movement, quite frankly. LA is the sexiest protester. I agree with that. Pierre Polovev, still can't say his name. For the win. It's just a love story that never was written, but really should have been. Does no with Ween and Zach. I'm kidding. That dude was mad creepy towards her. I remember that saga. He was mad, really creepy towards her. Mindy's beautiful too. She is. Hey, she rejected me. It was a bandana. I miss Mindy. Me too. I'm a big fan of hers. I tried to shoot my shot with Mindy, but hey, at least I didn't pull a Zachary Obama on her. I could take a hint. Some people can't. I miss Mindy, don't we all? Oh, come on, Plexico. Scumbag comment. You got the scumbag comment of the day from Plexico. Congratulations to Plexico for the scumbag comment of the day. Still love you. I miss her too, Figgy. She's special. A lot of beautiful... A lot is stretching it. And you want to talk about the hottest protester who I can't take my eyes off. Like, you want to talk about the hottest protester in the movement. There's no competition. It's Nance Drew. Obviously, idiots. Poe should have his passport revoked. Yeah, people are pissed at Poe, right? Damn cops. Aw, you're sweet, CO Bill. Sometimes I look at the moon and wonder if Dodge can see it too. I see it. I'm probably looking at it. I'm probably smoking while I do look at it. I'm probably fully invested in it. Enjoying it. Faint and white lady. Nance for the win. Word. Pearl Snappy, forgive me because you do point out my ignorance correctly. But your trial's the 27th, right? If you're still in the chat. Because I am coming, that's why I'm heading south to cover this. And obviously it'll be fun to hang out. Do you think X will apologize for making a false video of LA Cam? Yeah, everybody's calling everybody a pedophile all the time, man. It's a little reckless. It's kind of a dangerous thing to call somebody. And oftentimes there's no proof. I've heard that somebody said that about LA Cam. And I don't know much about him one way or another, but I've seen no evidence that he is that way. Poe is in Thailand. No, Poe is a different story. Poe is on Thailand dating site saying he's single. Yeah, okay. Well, again, if it's anything underage, that's unforgivable, obviously. But if he's just getting his rocks off, not something I would do, not something to be looked upon favorably, but I don't think it's worthy of his whole thing on YouTube to be toppling down. Plexico, nope, all full at this inn. Dodge, can you stay at your apartment when he covers your case? No, I'm not going to ask. I don't even like staying with people. Please let us know. Stop creating things. No, I'm not going to ask to stay at. So, I'm not going. Sorry. I'm not. I don't even like staying at people's apartments. But thank you. Lame anymore. LA Cam is a nice person. Guys, I'm just going to see where I'm parked. I can't remember. Give me a minute. All right, guys. Now I know where I'm going. Well, I kind of know where I'm going. Thailand is no for lady boys. Yeah. Am I going the right way? No. I gotta go to Main Street and then head west. Cool. All right. He was one of my people just like reflexively attack other people. What the fuck for what? What'd I say? Oh, with Plexico, I don't know what you guys are talking. Yeah, well, I hope you guys are cool with me coming to your trial though, or Pearl Snappy's trial. Let me know if you're not. I don't have to come, but I'd like to, and I'd like to show my support. And I'll make sure to do some research, obviously. But you're in the chat, so that's your call. I don't have to. I don't want it to go anywhere where somebody doesn't want me to go. Well, if somebody doesn't want me at the trial, then bummer. But I guess I can go right to LA. Wouldn't be the end of the world. But let me know. No harm, no foul. I don't see why you wouldn't want the support, but I'm not going to push myself on anybody at all. These kind of accusations can ruin careers and lives. A terrible thing to do is false. Yeah, sorry. I got to still figure out where I'm going. Give me a minute. Okay. Area 51 agreed. Dodge, not about you. You should have addressed that to Plexico. Playing matchmaker. No. Okay, cool. So, Selvage, I assume you're cool with me coming to trial. Totally get Pearl Snappy's comment. I should do some more research. Facts. But I assume you're fine with me coming out. And yeah, I don't have. I think it's kind of rude to assume that you can just stay at people's places. Especially they don't like, I stay at my family's places because they have empty places. So that makes life easier. But I don't, you know, that's one of the reasons I raise money. It helps pay for lodging. So I might make a very mild fundraising push, though. I've already booked the Airbnb, though. Well, I could always cancel it. That's not about you. Cool. All right. Good. So we're going to Austin. Sweet. I figured. I'd hope so. But, you know, again, anybody has any reservations about what I'm doing wrong, they could always bring it up. God, you go ahead and assume you can stay at my place. Oh, do you live here, CO Bill? Thank you. I actually don't like staying at people's places, but we should hang out if you're in Austin. I think Dodge might be interested. I'm not. She's beautiful. She's awesome, you know, but I'm not making my, you know, she's in an awesome relationship. And no, I'm not always, it's not always first in my head, you motherfuckers. Dodge is a scamp. He only wants a few days. Yeah, precisely. Maybe your dogs will play well together. Well, it'd be cool to meet up with them. That's what they have time for too, right? I'm going to cover the court case. If they're crazy tired, you know, it'd be fun to get a drink or whatever, or a meal. I'd like to buy them dinner. So if they have the time, that would be great to get like a dinner. But if they're also really fucking tired because they're doing the court case for the last week probably, and all they want to do is chill out, then that's fine too. Dodge wants to text this girl. No, well, there's close enough to Mexico, so let's go down there, right? Give me a moment. I got to figure out where you're going. I do not leave people on, no. I walked around this whole damn town with y'alls. But I've never hit, there's some people I don't hit on. I haven't hit on everybody. Dodge just hits at anything with a pulse. If that pulse is feeling it, if the pulse is not, I don't hit on the pulse. I don't think it's all alt. Jesus, what has this conversation devolved into? Pesco assuming I'm some object to be protected or traded is so fucked. That's enough. Yeah, he's just being weird. Yeah, I'm like, what fucking random ID? Like, what? On what? It's always Saul's alt fault. Probably could find a nice girl in the SC. I'd break her heart. Better not. See, that's the thing. People say, I want to find you a nice girl. Don't. No. Find me a slutty girl. Somebody says, I know a real slut. Then I'd be like, what's her number? I'd love to get to know her. If not, nice? No. I ain't leading nobody on. Stop lying on Dodge, right? No nice ladies. Not gonna happen. I think I need to get a pair of pants. I wonder if this place is still open. This is a pimp. I wish. Naming yourself Plaxico on a failed football player shot himself in a club with a 9mm. Sorry guys, I'm back. ET lied about house burning down. Don't want a housewife, want a hoe. Amen. I don't want a housewife, I want a hoe. That's all I want. Hoe only. This is the hoe zone. Plaxico's a failed football player. Shot himself in a club. What? Wow, did he? Cool. ZDT pockets donation money. I'm sure he does. Dodge, just go fig Zach and hook you up with some girl. I bet. Zach's. Everybody's into Zach. This is a pretty building. Everybody wants Zach. Dodge, and maybe slow. If I get pregnant, I get bummer. Well, then that's no fun. But I'm going to be safe from now on anyway. So I'm probably going to, I was thinking when I go to Mexico, I'll get a vasectomy. Hoe on the hoe. Ain't that truth? Good luck with the hoe as well. I'm going to need it. And they could get you. They could shapeshift too. They could turn into a hoe and then try to pull you in. And then become the succubus. Usually the succubus starts off in a traditional dating situation, but once in a while, if you don't let your guard down, the hoe can also evolve into the succubus. Wise words. It's like others we watch. Cool. I don't know what that means. This is bullshit. Yeah, where am I parked? I can't remember. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, guys, I'll probably sign off soon. I'm disappointed he didn't have a Vietnamese site so I could make a faux king poach. That is funny. Alas. Oh well. So what is the whole story of Poe? Like, so DOA found him on a Thailand site saying he's single, and I assume Poe is married. Like, you know. Was he on it? Was he looking for women who are over 18 though? Although it's weird if you go to Thailand, that oftentimes is not the case. So that is sus in its way. I found my car. Poe on the down low, right? Thought Poe was posting a fake setup, huh? Poe on the hoe. Where did Poe go? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm always reticent of people who just attack somebody else. I don't know if Poe's done anything horrific. He's continuing to support Aaron, but I'm not going to judge somebody against that. A lot of people would, and for good reason, but I generally lack any type of judgment in that regard. Your old Mott threw away 5 years ago. Cool. Yes, he is married. Everybody's talking about DOA's word on Poe. I guess I got to check it out. Kate Taylor censored DOA. Hey, Kate Taylor's hot. Don't make fun of her. Anyone know how DOA discovered Poe's webpage? Jesus, what is chat? X should apologize for sending email to protesters lying about Marina. Oh, not this whole Marina shit. Ugh. And was Patrick Dempsey, let's not go there. Scammy Discovery is not your friend. I think it is. They provided a lot of receipts. Ugh. It was on Reddit. Oh, great. I like Pearl Krabby over Real Scammy. You made it, girl. Like, once people have these hate names for you, like, I don't have my own. I want my own hate name, damn it. Like, shit, girl, I'm jealous. You want to come out? Good, now you're ready. See, the sun has gone down, so now he's ready. Now you're not lazy. Good boy. Let's go for a nice walk. Now that the sun's down, eh? I know, it's so hot today. 45 degrees. Dodge, you breaking up. Uh-oh. You still hear me? I have one bar on here. I don't know why I have one bar. I'm in the middle of the downtown, and the city has 40,000 people. Let me know. Hey. Stop. Good boy. Why does anyone have to take a side? Right? True that. Stop being about protesting Scientology attacking everybody. Good, I'm glad you guys hear me. It's a nice downtown. You'll enjoy it, boy. When have I lied? I haven't heard her lie about shit. That's the thing. It's like everybody's in a group, so it's like there's always going to be the Reddit trolls. That's probably, 10% of the actual audience. It doesn't really mean anything, but they're always going to be looking to attack people. Always. Please email Dodge so you can make plans to use in LA next month. That is if you're single. That's true. Kate Taylor, I've been in contact with Kate Taylor. So she's just ahead of you. Or I have been. My conspiracy theory, fucking Sir Crepidus, and 86 GOP, both sent out by Scientology's handlers to deal with whoever is a threat to them. I don't know. We always are quite quick to jump to conspiracy theories. I don't know how much value they truly have. Because it seems like every other hour there's a new conspiracy theory. So you can't possibly say they're all true. Everybody's a plan. Everybody's secretly working for science. I don't think any of these. I don't think Nance Drew is a plant. I don't think DOA is a plant. I don't think Sir Crepidus is a plant. I think these are just kind of people who, some people do stupid shit, some people don't. I don't think Edgar Allan Poe is a plant. I don't think Cornhub is a plant. I don't think Crazy Stupid Love is a plant. I don't think Wiener LA is a plant. I don't think Nancy Drew is a plant. I don't even think this plant is a plant. I can only stay a while. Hey, Kathy, nice to have you. That's okay. Nothing interesting happening. I'm losing all my viewers. Everybody hates what I have to say right now. Hey, here's a pretty mural. Cool. Cool! DOA is a plant. Right, everybody's a plant. Please CC. Here, yeah, encourage that, Plexico. And stop talking about Pearl Snapping. You can talk about me and Kay Taylor, for sure. That might happen. Kay Taylor's having a relationship with crackhead Kenny. She has better taste than that. But she wants Dodge now. Well, I'll take a sloppy seconds because Kenny does not wash sheets in his bed bug. I sleep in bed bugs, but I try to wash my sheets. Well, you've seen my motel. I have bed bugs too. So you're going from one guy to bed bugs with the next guy to bed bugs. It's a bed. May her bed be a bed for bed bugs. Didn't lose me so far, lol. Thank you. You may be a bit tarded. Yeah, I'm pretty tarded. If you don't understand, this whole movement is full of dishonesty. Filled is it? I don't know how you get in there. You just jump in it. To chicken shit. That's all right. Don't talk about Kenny. Why? Did he die? Did he OD on crack? I want to get some pants. I think I should get some shoes. Tell me what shoes you think I should get. I like the red one. Hopefully they're cheap. How you doing? Good, good. Hey, stay. I got my dog outside. Stay. Good boy. Good. How are you? I was wondering if you got any shoes. All back here. Cool.
What size and what are you looking for?
Probably 11. This one's cool. Wonder how much this is.
Oh, that's nice. And we have the size 11 wrist.
Cool. Okay. There. These are $99. A little pricey, not terrible.
I'll give you a discount on it. $10 off, $18.99.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. Actually, this I like. Do you have this in 10.5? Maybe 10.5 is probably even better.
I have only the 12.
Only the 12?
You know, some brands are different. You have to try this one.
Yeah, there's a few options. This one, it's kind of. I don't know if you have this in a 10.5 either.
No, this one we have stocks with this right here.
How about
Okay.
this one? I have 10 off.
That one's a little boring. That I'd probably look at that one up there. This one also is I quite like.
Yeah, you can try 10.
Cool,
11.
cool.
Yeah, he's 11. That's what he said.
Probably 11. Yeah.
You know, some got different. Yeah, try this one.
Sorry guys, I got a little video on YouTube, so I'm showing people what shoes I should get. Let's see what they like. I like this one. This one they don't have the size. This one on the size. That one area of a pair like that one. So I think it'd probably be between this and that. Either one. And
You can try this one also.
sure, I'll try that on.
Let him try 11.
Well, I'm checking on my dog outside real quick. He's right there. Cool. Perfect.
Bring here. Let him try.
Cool.
I know that they can do kind of stuff. Look at.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think these are fun. Pink ones. The pink ones are too much for me, guys. I think I'm going to have to say no to pink. What do you think of these ones? These fit nice. Are these the 10.5s or these are 11?
11.
These are the 11. Cool. Even these are a little tight, but then I feel like if 11 is probably good. So this is cool. Maybe, well, this you probably only have in size 13.
Wait, yeah, that's a flat fit.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's too big.
We have the 12 with that.
Cool. So, all right. Well, I think this fits. I think the 11, and this is also 11, right?
Sometimes when you look with that.
Guys, which one? Brown or black and white? It's a tough one. It's between, and this is, do you mind if this one is 11 on display? Do you mind if I try it on?
Yeah, you may.
Cool. They say they like the brown. Cool. You check the soles too. Which is more comfortable? Brown either. Okay, I'm gonna go for the brown. This fits pretty well, so if you have one that matches with this, or that's the same size as this, I'll just go with this one. Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Anything else?
If you have like a high-waisted, like 30-30 pants.
30 pants.
Yeah. I don't know, how much are they?
Those are for sale, $39.99.
39? Okay, there you go, one pair.
And what color are you looking for?
Probably solid, dark. I mean, I guess whatever. The brown is nice, or a dark blue, or a light blue.
You said 38.
30-30. 30-30.
That is good.
Yes, that works good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You need a waist 30?
Waist 30, yeah.
Which color?
That's it. She was asking me. Are these organized by size or no?
We have
by
30
size.
here, we have-
Okay, so here they all here. Okay, cool. So here are all the 30s then. Yeah, like the blue. I quite like. Do you know that's 30? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You know, some cut different, you can try this one in the dress.
Okay, I don't even think if it's 30, I don't think I need to. Comes with the belt. Cool. Nail try. So look at my dog back there.
Yeah,
It's
the
right there.
dress one is here.
Cool. Well, this is weird, guys. You're in the. I don't know how you go in the dressing room with me. But guess I'll put this away. Sorry, going through this, guys. But you can see how they fit, at least. I can already tell the. Well, no, it fits. Huh. No. Fits on the waist. Fits on the waist, but the legs are too crazy. Peep show, right? I wonder if I could get away with this, though, if I just pull up the pants. It always is a shit show. Actually, this kind of fits nice. I'll probably go with these. Give me a minute, guys. Thanks for waiting. Wonder who's still here. Oh, a lot of people. All right. This is slightly big. 32 might be better, and this was short
This
as
is
well.
31.
That's 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you try this one, right?
Yeah, so that's close. I go with that, but maybe even a 32.
32. Right?
Yeah.
Give him 32. Yeah. This
Shit.
will be tight for you?
A little bit. Not much,
Yeah,
but a
let me do
tiny bit.
32.
And it was long, too. Do you do tailoring or no?
Yeah, we can do
Okay,
the length
perfect.
also.
Okay, you
Or
can
we
do that.
let it all to the waist, you know.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that, too.
Because these pants are buy one, get another half price.
I only want one pair.
One pair.
Only one pair. Yeah.
Which color?
Let's see. Brown. These are a little on the boring side, regrettably. The brown I like, but these are probably too big, right?
You like this one, right?
Yeah, the blue is cool. Yeah.
We'll send for alteration.
Okay.
We'll take the length, you know.
All right. If you want to do that, sure. How long does it take? Do you
You can
think?
pick up tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So can it? I can take the length. Sheila, take this pant length, and we can let it out the waist.
Yeah.
All right, let me get down.
Yeah, we can let it out the waist for you.
Perfect. Is that extra? Is that a lot of extra to get it tailored or
I'll
no?
give you discount.
How much extra is it? Because if it's 20, fine. But if it's like 50, I don't. Then
No,
it's not worth the price.
If you want to measure your pants,
We
Oh,
can
sure.
take the length.
Okay.
both leg together. All right.
All right.
So you're a ham or cuff?
Cuff would be good.
Okay.
If it's not, if it, you know, if it's quicker to just do a ham, then you could do that too.
Yeah,
But
excuse me, sir.
yeah.
You don't like this color? You can
No, no, I'm okay. Just one. Thank you though.
Okay, this is a cuff and a one inch out.
I'm okay. Just these, just that and the shoes. Call it a day. You're ready to go, aren't you?
Is yours?
Yeah, he's mine. Yeah. Thank you.
Let me come inside.
Oh, you can come inside? I didn't know that. Cool. Thank you. Hey, come in. You can come in. You can pet him. Hey, say hi to your friend.
Buddy, yes, you. I like your buddy. You're so
He likes you.
I like you too. Yes, yes. You're a kitty. Yes, 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 yes. Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Sheila, which socks you like?
Socks, what color?
Oh, they're very cool. That's very nice. They I like the blue. The light blue is cool.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
And 30. A cup, right?
Yeah.
Cup.
30, 40 cup.
Your phone number, sir?
917
917
453
453.
Waiting.
D
GG.
It's cold outside.
GE. Yeah, like the cart. Yeah, and then Landisman. All right, you don't have to. Cool.
It's good. And look at you. Are so good. You've been waiting outside, boy. I see you. Yeah. Yeah.
He likes you. He's a fan.
Yeah. I like her too. I like him too.
Him, yeah, but better motto.
Yeah. It's in you're eating a lot, boy.
Yeah, he's a little. He needs to lose some weight. He's a little fat.
You the fatty.
He's a little too well.
Yeah. You need to. Yeah. You have to diet, boy. Your body, you got a fluffy body, boy. Yeah. How old is the dog?
Well, I'm not sure. I picked him up off the street. So yeah, he's there's a lot I don't know, but I think he's probably 6 would be my guess.
Good.
That's the guess that people have had.
Yeah, I think I like you. I like you, boy.
Yeah, debit.
Yes.
Thanks for all your help.
And the waist, Mr. George, 1 inch out?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about that. Makes sense.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, take the
Appreciate
shoe.
it.
And kindly pick up for sometime. Take again.
And what, you think you'll be ready before close or afternoon?
Oh, same time tomorrow.
Same time. Okay. It's around 5 o'clock. Cool.
I did the receipt, right?
Yes. Let me double check, but I believe you did. Yep. Right here. Perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice meeting you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the attention. He needed it. Take care, guys. Cool. Hey, shop small, shop local. Fine. You want to chase this? Chase it. Ay, mashagana. Yeah, you can. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Have fun with it. Push. Tug of war. Try not to mess with those. Mess with the box. Thank you. Are you done? Good. Okay. Hey, you give me a minute. Oh, you're right here. All right. Just put these in the bag. Cool. Well, that was shopping with me. Irresponsible pet owner, in my opinion. I don't know. He seems pretty healthy to me. He might be fat, but he's got energy. Maybe not as much as I'd like. I'm trying to get him to lose weight. Dodge, you're in South Carolina. We love dogs. I can tell. Yeah, people really like him here. He can take him just about anywhere. That was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for helping me choose the shoes. Fluff is a pretty good pet owner. Dodge saved his dog's life. That's true. He had cancer, and he was on the street when I picked him up. If it wasn't for him, there'd be no telling. He'd be dead. If it weren't for me, he'd be dead for 2.5 years now. Because initially, when I first got him diagnosed with some type of cancer after I had him for 1.5 years, I didn't know what was going on. He kept getting misdiagnosed. The vet said he had 1 year to live, and then, or even 6 months. That was in 2021, and then luckily the other vet. Hey, stop. Thank you. Chill. And luckily the other vet was like, "Now the cancer is curable," but he did say to me, without any medical care, and it got cured, but without any medical care, that he gave the same prognosis. If he didn't get any care, he would have had 6 months. 6 months to live, period. End of story. So it's hard, man. It's hard not to give him great food because he had a tumor on his nose and he couldn't smell for a really long time. And so it's easier because it wasn't a pleasure to eat, it hurt to eat for the first 1.5 years that I had him. And he was choking on stuff all the time. So it's hard not to overfeed him because it's like he got his nose back. Puppet's cancer too. I'm sorry to hear that. That's hard. Hate to say this, but I got bed bugs one time taking care of my father-in-law. He's in the hospital and guessed, wow, that's a bummer. And guessed they were on him somewhere when he got home. Oof. He's very happy. That's the main thing. You got a toy also. This is a nice break from the drama. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Well, I knew shoes because mine are boring and falling apart. Huh. All this stuff about shoes. He's fluffy, not fat. Thank you. Needs a smoking jacket. We see your credit card? No, I had to miss that. And I had to block out my cell phone. Although people know my cell phone number. It's not a secret, really. I don't care about... I already doxed myself. Just don't smell them, no. But very nice people. One of the reasons I bought these shoes is because I always want to buy a new pair. I've been meaning to buy a new pair of shoes, but I try to be conscious. And if you're going to make a purchase like that, it's good to go to a small business. So once I walked by a small business, I was like, well, it's a good opportunity to get what I want, because I could be in the middle of nowhere, and this is not far from the middle of nowhere. I could be in the middle of nowhere and get get something from Payless or something, or from the mall. But this is like, the sale, you can tell the sale made a difference to those people. I don't know how much they sell out there. It does make a difference. And I needed a new pair of pants as well, because mine, I've been wearing the same Dickies and they're falling apart now. Although these are a little different. I got these from Old Navy. It's a nice break from the drama. Dog in his box. He loves chasing his boxes. This is a pretty courthouse. I think we've seen this before. Glad you find him to be happy. He does seem like he's happy. Oops, a little behind somehow. That's all right. Give this shit. I should have given this store a plug. Who's going to be here, but yeah, it's cool. He doesn't run away. That's a nice combo. It's quick too. Yeah, men are quick. Men are much quicker. I'm one of the few straight guys who love to shop, but I'm still straight in the regard where I'm in and out. And if you're too long, they try to sell it. Like, people are aggressive with how much stuff they try to sell you. So I can't afford that. I could get, like, this is like a little, I'll go clothes shopping once a month. Spend like 100 and, I think this is like 140 or something. I'll spend like that once a month. Get something I like. Brown, black and white look like my old Catholic schoolgirl shoes. That's kind of fun. We had fun shop. I'm glad you're having fun. So that's a storage closet. No, that's an independently owned business. That's how they look. Not everything is fucking Dior, bitch. Never seen so much color. See, that's why I like those. It's kind of the hood. It's the menswear and the hood. The best clothes, a lot of my clothing are two things. Are they're 1950s or they're menswear from the hood. Like deep in, like this is kind of the hood. Like deep in the hood. Like has the best prices, the best colors. Because I don't like plain black. I don't like plain black and whatever. I like different pop colors that pop. You know, like look at what I'm wearing now. It's black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. So I don't, you know, I don't like the traditional, I don't like white people colors. So that's why I don't go to white people places. Brown pants. Hey, we'll match with Drew's logs. Pink is fire. Pink would have been a little too much. Would have been Louis Repetto territory. Changed my mind. The black ones. Okay. Or looking at what you like. So a lot of people like the brown better. Good. They make your feet, small feet look good. My feet aren't that small. I'm size 11. Marley and I are in a practice visiting nurse bag technique. Do they fit? Yeah, they fitted really well. God, a lot of you guys like the pink. How the fuck am I gonna match pink? What do I match pink shoes with? If I, like, I could pull out, I would wear a pair of pink shoes if I were incredibly wealthy, had a million, like, pink things to wear. Or if I just wore black or white, you could wear it with a splash of pink. But I don't have enough to match. And, like, pink shirt and pink shoes is, like, I shouldn't, I don't care. But it's a little gay. Can't believe you never heard a tale by Edgar. I have heard a tale. I've heard his poems. Dodge, you guys stay at that money project guy's house. No, I never stayed at his house. I know exactly what you're talking about. DOA. I wouldn't be ashamed if I did. I would tell you. But no, I never stayed at his house. You've seen my shitty like, how do you even make that accusation when, like, in the same stream, you see me living like a crackhead in a motel room at the Motel 6? So how do you make that conclusion? I'm staying at her house when you see my bombed out living space. They've taken me out to dinner. We didn't go to Nobu. We didn't go to the Palm. We went to Olive Garden. So it wasn't like it was very good. I like, how can you can't ever dislike the Olive Garden. Olive Garden's a shit. Some people do. There's a whole giant conversation about the Olive Garden. Is it good? Is it not? And there was that reviewer who did the review of the Olive Garden. She got assaulted, but then verbally assaulted. But then Anthony Bourdain came to her defense, and that was a whole saga. It is funny with my wealthy parents. They did laugh, and I said, "Oh, I had dinner with Karen Zila Carriere." Guess where I went? Olive Garden. My mother's like, "Oh, I like men in pink. Cool. Men who have confidence could rock pink." Yeah, no, I do. I have some pink stuff. Come to Columbia downtown, you find a lot of those hood stores. Yeah, I was thinking about going to Columbia. We're close. We're bypassing it, though, sadly. Although we might stop. I don't even think it's on the way. Maybe it is. Sumter is considered the hood in most parts. Yeah, not super hood, but it's cool. I like it. It's nice, sleepy. A not wealthy town is cool. Welcoming. Everybody's welcoming. Everybody seems kind of chill here. Not that I meet that many people here. I hate shopping. Bummer. Gotta go. Bye, Beats. It wasn't sure of this question. Huh? Who's like Jesus? The answer true? Yeah. The answer is the Chicago Jesus. Smoky jacket would be cool. I'm looking at all the previous chats. Are they comfortable? They are, for dress shoes. Shoe try on with Dodge, yes. Yeah, I think the saddle shoes are cool. It was a bummer they didn't have the saddle shoes in my size. It was a bummer. Is it wrong not to have trust in the protesters, somebody asks? No, I don't think it. I understand people who do. There are some who are grifting. But I would say be aware of your bias and let's not have a one-size-fits-all approach. Just because one is deceptive doesn't mean they're all deceptive, right? That's jumping to conclusions. But no, I think it's a general feeling. I understand that. Maybe it, yeah. Why don't men like shopping in general? Because most men don't like fashion. Well, straight men don't like fashion. I don't think I dress amazingly well. I mean, I think I dress pretty well, but I think I dress better than 90% of men in America. Because the men don't care about their clothes, except me. I mean, look at Aaron. He's worn the same three shirts. He has 3 fucking shirts over and over. Like, Jesus, dude, wear a fucking pattern once in a while. Shit. I mean, that's all the influence that Jenna got on him is a lame-ass blue shirt? Like, really? Like, girl, get him a pattern, man. Get him a cardigan. Get him a corduroy sport jacket. Shit. I mean, that's the other thing that bothered me about Aaron is just at least wear a different fucking shirt. I couldn't tell the difference between any of the streams. It all blended in because it's the same fucking black shirt. Like, I get it. Jesus. Aaron wants to focus on his egghead, right? I mean, right. I mean, you look like a hard-boiled egg, bro. You think you don't want to bring attention. You don't like. Aaron's like, how am I going to perfectly frame my hard-boiled egg-like visage? How do I do that? How do I make myself look more like a penis than I actually look now? How do I come off as a protruding penis with pubic hair in the middle? Like, his face is like if somebody shifted the pubic hair from the bottom of the penis to the middle of the penis. And henceforth, Aaron Smith-Levin. Like, what fashion choice is that? Lord, it's the same thing. Everything fucking same shit as every time, like a fucking Sea Org. It is, man. It is. Where's the things to show his arm off? Real vein. Oh, that's fair. Does he? I don't even know if he works out or not. I guess he does. Shit. You can say that about most people, though, eh? At least Streets has like a hoodie that has some color. Minzy is a great dresser. Actually, here's a fun thing. Now that we're not talking about anything. Who do you think, what streamer do you think is the best dressed streamer? I'd say Minzy. Probably. Minzy always dressed quite well. Respect. What's made her attractive. Anybody else dress that well? No? Yeah, I'll tell you the best. I'm curious who the best dressed streamer is. Wiener LA dressed well too. Lara, yeah, Lara's cool. Well, she has her own very cool, just takes the style. Yeah, Lara, definitely. Definitely not DOA. Oh, God. That tie-dye hoodie. 1978 called, they want their hoodie back. Shit. Yeah, DOA uniquely not well-dressed. Jeffrey Augustine, yeah, he's kind of a good dresser. I can see that. Yeah, Streets doesn't dress badly. Yeah, Reese actually dresses well. I don't see how people find her attractive, but at least she dresses well. She has nice prints and does her face up nicely. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got squirrel action over here. I definitely say Reese. Jenna dressed kind of well. Confident Chris. He wears the same goddamn hoodie every time. What else is new? Another hoodie. You'll never see me in a hoodie, I'll tell you that. Never. Not even when the Trayvon Martin thing happened. Everybody's like, get a hoodie. Not me. I'm upset he died. I don't think somebody should die for a hoodie. But guess what? You're going to see me dead before you see me in a hoodie. I'll tell you that much. Rest in peace, Trayvon. I thought Sassafras did... People... This whole movement is about Sassafras. Everybody's following her. I've been following Sassafras relentlessly. She's right to be fearful. It's been me the whole time. Get out of here. She dresses well. She does. She does. She had to attract that spider Tommy somehow. Yeesh. I guess spiders like clothes, right? Serge dresses. It's a lot of sleeveless stuff. I'm not a fan of the sleeveless. Reese dresses like a grandma. Yeah, but vintage is in, bro. Chris wore tuxedos. I don't remember that. Chris had a Hellcat. Yeah, he was cool. Chris dressed kind of well. I remember how Chris dressed. Yeah. Michael dresses nicely. I will agree with that. Michael dressed very well. Michael dresses like a guy who has money, believe me. You could tell. He ain't going to the same stores I'm going to. DOA's Burger King outfit. That was funny. Yes. Not many people could get it. That was fun. The Cape and Crown. Yeah. Jeffrey made a point to show off his watch, the camera. Lol. What's the name of auto? That's cool. Watches are classy. I don't wear watches. Watches are old world. Ain't no need for them now. Dodge in the bedroom. Have you ever experimented with butt stuff? No. I've never been penetrated. I've never penetrated anybody via the butt. I tried with this one girl. I'm not going to get in too much detail. I tried with this one girl who was like down to do it. And we tried, and each time I was almost there, I deflated. Like I couldn't, and then I would like get back to the other place to get back to, and I didn't deflate. And then I'd be like, all right, cool. And then I try to transfer, and it would deflate again. Oh well. No, Sergio had good fits too. Doge wears the best shoes. Thank you. See, yeah, these are kind of falling apart. Name is Dodge. That's okay. Fashion is subjective. It can be. Although my opinion is the correct one, right? We got a beautiful sunset, guys. Glad you're here with me. Hey, Cheeks. That was you talking. What up? Why are we I don't know. We're not talking about shit. How do I still have 112 people here? Jesus. I ain't got shit more to say. That's why I don't understand how people stream for 5 hours. Like, what the fuck do you have to say for 5 hours? Like, is anybody worth listening to for that long? Dan is the best dimple. That he does. He has great dimples. He's very likable. Very likable. Because this is funny. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it is funny. It's everybody makes fun of Danny, but he actually comes out. Like, he's kind of a sweetheart. We went from fashion to penetrate. Hey, you never know what direction this stream's going to go in. If you ask, I'm going to answer. If anybody else wants to ask anything saucy, I'll give you a saucy answer. Well, let's talk about Nancy Drew's logs for the next 20 minutes, her logs of 2. That would be the most fun. Just looking at all my messages, see if I missed anything. We are entertained. I'm glad. Thank you. At least somebody finds you entertaining. I'll never forget Hellcat's trench coat. Yeah, he had a cool one. I think Dodd dresses best. Thank you. Leah dresses well too. No more Nance. This is all Nance. This is Nance TV. Nance TV. If you try and watch for more than 25 minutes and 52 seconds, I'm out cold. Yeah, fair. I may have narcolepsy or my brain either go full stop. I just think your brain just wants to go full stop, man. I don't think that's that narcoleptic. I'm glad you're entertained. I'm glad you find this funny. Some good times. But I'm glad somebody thinks I dress. I try. I have some fashion faux pas. How do you rate the Sea Org outfit? I think I like points for creativity. I like it's not the standard black and white, right? There's a little bit of golds in there. I think that the tie is a unique look, and it's funny because I was looking for it. It was hard to find. Where the knot of the tie is a different color than the rest of the tie. I think that was cool. You know who looked hot in that outfit was Daisy, man. One of the love of my life. I'd maybe change for Daisy. Daisy, if you're ever out there, girl, you could change me. And I know some girls like a challenge. Daisy looked, you just brought me back memories. Daisy looked hella fine in those outfits. She was my favorite. Rest in peace. And I like the gold lining of the vests. I think that's fun. I don't think it's actually that bad of a uniform. She got the, yeah, don't she? Mindy has a great outfit. She did. She definitely did. I study fashion design. Aw, I think Dodge is great style. That's very sweet. I just dress like somebody would casually dress in the 1950s. That's what I would call it's casual, but it's 1950s casual. Do you like a vest? I don't wear vests, no. Because I don't get the point. I think they're a little strange because there's no practicality to them, right? It's like if you're going to wear a sweater, wear a sweater. If it's not cold enough for a sweater, then just wear a shirt or a jacket. Like, what are you wearing a vest? I'll wear a vest in a three-piece suit. That's the only time I'd wear. I think people wearing vests outside of a suit is a fashion faux pas, frankly. Daisy has humor. She did. She could dance. Women all in skimpy skirts and kick you. I love the shit kicking boots. Kick you right in the balls. That's what I like. God damn. I'd pay Daisy big money to kick me in the balls. Sebastian was the best dresser of them. I don't remember Sebastian. Vest hide sweat. Sure. I thought vests were out before Ellen. Hit the like button for Dodge. Thank you, groupthink. Wish all the Scientologists in the early days were still there. Me too. They had less of a uniform, though, as I recall, in the 70s. In the 50s, too, was less of a thing. Let's see if I miss any other comments. Hopefully not. I'm only at 48%. Such a fun time. Pinchy Becky was on the Ellen show? What? Did Ellen harass her too? Wouldn't that be hilarious if like Ellen DeGeneres was screaming at Pinchy Becky and then Pinchy Becky started screaming back? Daisy is killing it. Yeah, she was dancing to that Drake song. I love poodle skirt. Yeah, that's hot. Any girl wears a poodle skirt gets my heart. A vest is cute on a girl. No, yeah, a girl could wear a vest. That's hella cute. Because a vest with a girl, it makes her rack look bigger. Because it tightens her clothes. But it also creates a nice V-line. I'm very pro vest on women, just not vest on men. Men and women have very different fashion rules. I could have a lot more fashion rules for men than I do with women. Hey, Harkey. Like Jacob Harkey. Pinchy Becky is amazing. I'm a fan. I have a question. Will you marry me, Dodge? Depends how hot you are. Since everyone is getting all parasocial. Your profile pic is cute, maybe. How quick did you put out? Let's talk. Add me on Instagram. Just my name. DODGELANDESMAN. You never know. I have a poodle skirt. Cool. People just laugh at me when I wear it. Oh, because I think it's a Halloween costume. That's funny. Well, rock out. People laugh at me when I wear my shit too. But consider it in a conversation. So Becky did not try to put DOA in a cage. I don't think she ever called the police on DOA. They had their beef about the harm reduction. I still think that's funny that you get upset over method intent. It's like, oh my God, there's meth on Hollywood Boulevard? No, there's not meth on. I've never heard of such a horrific thing. Meth on Hollywood Boulevard. No, impossible. Yeah, how the fuck? What the fuck else is gonna happen? Yeah, of course the fucking meth is gonna slip in there. This ain't Disneyland. Shit. Last DOA was like, it was cooking salt. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I don't know. DOA says a lot of dramatic things, so fight me. DOA also said Lara was stabbed by one of Becky's needles. People, you're gonna get stabbed. That's what needles do. They stab people. If you can't get out of the heat, get out of the kitchen. Can't stand the pain, don't get stabbed. Shit. That's why I didn't go in the tent. I knew I'd be stabbed. If I wanted to get high, I would have gone in the tent. Not that hard. Jesus. We're watching the protesters since before DOA showed up on the scene. Aja, you bored? Is Aja here? Rest in peace. Two things can be true at the same time. But yeah, I don't know. I think people made a big deal over Becky, and I think she's trying to help. You know what? Sometimes you can help with meth, and meth is great. Huh? Do you ever think that meth might have given people energy? That meth might have given people strength, that I'm on meth right now? Well, you should have. Because I love it. Kidding. I don't think Becky lied. What did Becky lie about? Oh, let's put the me out of bed forever. I've been watching, like, yeesh. Hey, Granny, nice to have you. Nice to see you. It's one thing to have casual drug use that happens on the street, like me. It's another thing for someone to, for someone who's supposed to be helping encourage drug use by passing out pipes and lying about it. Did she lie about it, though? Because was she passing shit out, or was it other people brought their pipes in, right? Like, was that really the reality? And what if I want to get high, huh? I think we got a lot of narcs. This is a narc-free zone, guys. If you want to do drugs in my presence, I will not tell a soul. I will. True, Becky. You made me Becky. Well, I will encourage drug use. I will forcibly stab you with my own needle. How about that? War on drugs? Let's start the love on drugs, man. Let's go the opposite way. Let's give out drugs. Let's start with the kids. Work our way up. Damn, I know, right? I'm going forever, Bob Cox. You just can't have an independent harm reduction license in LA to say you're a drug. Well, some people have that argument, but that's a political argument. Hey, Scientology, I was told by someone who was holding a brand new pipe that they got it from her. Oh, well, that's not good. No, but I want to get, how come Becky never offered me to get high? How come Becky never went up to me and be like, I want to get high? I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's get high. Let's smoke some meth. Let's needle, how do you even do meth? Do you smoke it or needle it? I think you do both, right? I only smoke PCP. People are crazy, and I think most people are that. Yep, never a dull moment. Ain't that? That's why all this is funny. That's why the name's true stuff, because it's a bunch of funny, crazy people, eh? Okay, Taylor, what's your licensing? Becky bad, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way about Becky. But I met her. I quite liked her. I met her again, even after I talked shit, and she seemed still kind of cool, so. I smoked weed with Josh before. I had no, that's true. How are you, Scientology? Nice to have you. Hottest gal in the biz. Soaring like, yeah, yo, I can't stand her. She's a little annoying. You can't stand her? Why? Why? You don't like her voice? You don't like her voice slowly getting louder? You don't like that? Yeah, I don't blame you. Party's over in LA. The fires broke out on the Camel's Back. Ain't that the truth, right? Too bad they didn't get the Scientology building. Shit. DOA believed the story about Greg's wife passing away from somebody blowing fentanyl on her face. What? What is CC? I don't know what CCAP is. People seem fed up. A lot of people do, and I get that. Her voice makes me want to stab needles in my ears. Yeah, it's annoying. It isn't. I'll say that. It would be somewhat awesome when Selfless and Pearl moved to LA. That would be cool. We'll welcome them with open arms. I'm a robot. I will not react. Well, I wish you would. Got some more nice sun. I don't know where the hell we're going. Now we're taking a long ass walk. So much for being nervous about my dog being lazy. It's funny though. He hates the sun. The sun was up. He didn't want to walk. The sun went down. This motherfucker's ready to walk. He's ready to start some shit. If I wanted to, I could get him to go to the dogs and start fighting them. Put a 1 if you want me to get him to go to the window and start provoking these dogs, and I'll do it. Not kidding. I don't think I'll do that. I could do it. You want? You fucked your mother. Fuck your sister. You fuck your... Alright, that's it. That's all I'm allowing. Thank you. Becky is insignificant in the great scheme of life. Aren't we all? I am. I don't do shit. Yeah, it's like a code. If I yell at dogs that I banged their mother and their sister and their wife, then the dog gets all up in their business and starts beefing with it. I could have, if I continued it, he would have been beefing harder. It's like our special language. Like, he doesn't know usual commands like sit and stop. He knows commands like, I fucked your mother, I fucked her. Or here's another thing that'll get him in the mood. We gon' find them. We gon' kill them. We gon' find them. We gon' kill them. See how excited that got him? I'm sorry, I was just messing with you, but hopefully there's some squirrels. Granny T, they moved to Portland. Oh, there is one. All right, I didn't sell them short. What you get? Probably got a squirrel. LNGPP, we smoked mech and I got preg. Cool. Hope you are happy now. Ashes to ashes, yeah. Was the doggo excited for or scared? He was excited because when I say that, what that implies is there's some sort of animal he could attempt to kill, right? Like a rabbit or a squirrel. That there's an animal in the vicinity that we will find and kill. And so it's not a command because he can do whatever he wants, but to him it's a signal. Yeah, the image in my head is now Chi. In my head now Chi, yeah. Wonder why Greg... Who's Greg? The needle that allegedly poked Lara's ears in the tent, the overnight guest that DOA approached, and the same lady stole his keys and camping supplies. Yeah, there's some awful people there. I don't think anybody's arguing over that. Aaron told everyone to make money off protesting Scientology. True. Everyone came out of the woodwork. Yeah. Well, true. What else we talk about? Hey, Amy. I love you, Amy. I heard you talk some shit in Crazyloveislovd chat. That's okay. I still love you. She's planting to see DOA style protesting would make me want to join Scientology. Nice. I don't know about loyal. I like you grinding on me. I assume you're not polyamorous. Bummer. Are you in LA, Chi? I want to do something on the low. Let me know. I'm kidding. She's planting seeds. DOA style protesting would make me want to join Scientology. Yeah. I haven't grinded on anybody since Nam before that. I'm dried up. She needs to go to the Laugh Factory. That's a great comment. I'd take her out to the Laugh Factory. Dodge, I get that. 1,000%. 1,000%, Amy. Respect. It helps me be educated, so I feel you. She lives outside of LA. Bummer. That outside LA? Like, what do you mean? Like, out in the LA, in the Southern California area? Or, like, nowhere near? Breaking news. Dad Ant won his copyright claim in court today. DOA could potentially lose all three... all three channels and owe Dad Ant $150,000. Shit, I didn't know you could take it to court like that. Wow, is Dad Ant the guy with the stupid Deadpool thing? That is big news. Dodge me rolling through. I just got pizza, weed, and cigs. Cool. Are you in Southern California, CEO Bill? My daughter's 16. That makes sense. The poor guy needs a date. Lol. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, gee, where are you located? I'm curious. I'm a desperately seeking Susan. How long is he going to stare at this fucking squirrel, man? Can we leave? Can we go? Can we go somewhere? Yeah, stupid Deadpool thing. Yeah, that guy's stupid. Copyright my shit. I ain't gonna... I'm going to put the shit up with Deadpool and see if he tries to copyright that. No, I'm in Alaska. But I have warm blankets. I'll get to Alaska someday. Hey, we'll be on the West Coast. If we ever have... I've been to Alaska before. I've been to Anchorage and Kenai and Kotzebue. And I spent about a month in Alaska. Had a great time. Must be cold as fuck right there right now. Thought Dad Ant was a chick. Oh. I assumed he was a guy because he had Deadpool. So, I guess, chicks like Deadpool too, right? So, I guess that makes sense because didn't Dad Ant bang DOA or something? But I thought maybe DOA likes guys. That's okay. Maybe he likes both. Loose or pedal. Good SP loves my Dad Ant. Cool. Only having no balls count. Wow, Kotzebue is a deep cut. Yeah, I flew over there. That was wild. That was a cool little town. Dad Ant is a dude, not the same. Who the fuck is Riddle? Riddle me who is Riddle, huh? Hey, can you come? Please? Oh, Jesus. Hey, come. Please. Can you stop? Come on. Come on. He ain't listening to me. He does what he wants. Why we hate on penises? Well, there's a lot to hate about. Court was in Delaware and DOA was in the area, but didn't attend. Oh, huh. I guess I don't know the lore. Riddle is just a murderer. Okay. You can say murderer, right? Murder. Red rum. And yeah, she will combo only if you have her do age play because she likes to pretend to be a kid in sexy chats. Well, that's... okay. DOA's managed to piss a few people off. Imagine that. Yep. DOA has always said Dad Ant was a riddle, but recently learned that he was wrong. DOA likes to tell everybody that every troll is riddle so he can say they're involved in a murder. Oh, what? They are old DOA stalkers from the convoy days after DOA moved on. Yeah, don't accuse people of murder, guys. That's like, that's a lot. I mean, I've murdered at least 4 people, but you shouldn't accuse people of it. Convicted of murder. Got it right. Oh, no wonder. Chef must have blocked me. I murdered that boys. I'm so aren't you and me both, Thingy? You and me both. I don't think this dog is ever gonna move. Hey, can you come? Please? Shit. Dog ain't doing it. I'm gonna be here for 30 minutes. I hate that. This is annoying shit. He's not, he will not move. He chased a squirrel up a tree, and now he lives here. Great. Okay. Fun. Hey, can you come? Ugh. He calls all of the trolls either Riddle or Saul. Huh. You guys are... I don't know what the hell we're talking about now. Well, DOA has had fans who've had beef with him before, right? That's like a thing in his past protesting, apparently. So I've heard that. DOA says that every one of his trolls protected pedophiles, which I find hard to believe. I find hard to believe, too. Yeah, there's a lot of people jump to a lot of conclusions, eh? Come on. May as well sit down. You come? Damn dog. DOA's made a lot of enemies. Yeah, that he has. Alright, guys, I'm going to probably sign off soon. I'm still waiting for the disclosure of who flattened Lara's tires. That was fucked up. Why would this be withheld? Where's the transparency? Yeah, that was messed up. He has the receipts. Radiant, you're obviously shit-stirring is showing. I can't tell. I ain't got no mutts. Don't tell me nothing, because I won't listen. Alright, guys. I'm going to sign off. Maybe not. Lara has a job and is busy group. Yeah, I've heard she's been pretty busy. Everybody attacks everybody all the time. It's just like a hate-filled cesspool, ain't it? Everybody has beef with everybody all the time. I love them all. Even Nance. How many people in the chat are blocked by Roxy? Who? Like what? Like Roxy Rain? What? That sounds like a porn actress. What in the goddamn hell are any of you talking about? I don't know. Chrissy, can I get a reading? That sounds fun. All right, 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, find somebody else. Chat to start shitting. Bye-bye. All right, one last comment. Who the heck cares if someone doesn't care to read someone else's message and block them? Weirdo, obsessive prick suckers. I feel like half of this chat is just people airing out their grievances and the only media source that allows both of them to be heard at the same time. You're welcome. I don't know what I gave you today. I gave you this cesspool of a chat. There you go. I'm glad you find me funny thinking. 29 Dodge, my motherfucking ninja. What up? The protesters primarily talk trash on each other lately. That's fair. Very little protesting anymore compared to a year ago. Yeah. Where's there to go? Maybe I'll reignite the movement. Maybe I'll just do it, man. Shit. Somebody's got to be there all the time. Maybe I'll go back to LA and I'll be the star of the goddamn show, motherfucker. It's my time. Damn it. It's my time in the spotlight. Move over, Nance Drew. It's my turn. Anyway, have a good night, guys. I love you. Pray for Nance Drew. I know I will be. Take care. Bye-bye.